Hey guys, welcome back to Booze Reviews in Black and White. I'm D'Amico, and I am going to do a whiskey today. Gorgeous July weather here in Minnesota. It's about mid 80s here, maybe 85 degrees. I am going to do a bourbon. Yes, a bourbon. I'm sure all of you will know Knob Creek. Brought to us by, I can smell it already, oh man. Very fragrant. Brought to you out of Claremont, Kentucky. This is from the Jim Beam Distillery, the Jim Beam folk. Let's see, Fred No and those guys down there. 100 proof, so 50% alcohol by volume. I don't know the malt bill for this one, but it is a bourbon, Kentucky straight bourbon, so it has to be minimum aged, or minimum 51% corn. Sorry if I'm squinting, got a lot of sun going on. This one is aged 9 years, and of course, being a bourbon, it has to be aged on new charred oak, or American oak. Typically they use American white oak. So 9 years is quite a long time. You look at the color, amberish, brownish, hints of gold, hints of red. Boy, I got some notes here because that's just how I roll, but I probably don't need them. Yeah, actually, sweet oak, like almost like almost if you took like a maple syrup, like a Virginia or Vermont maple syrup, and aged it in oak. Maybe put some oak staves in it or something like that. Oak spirals. Just a oaky kind of syrupy smell. Brown spice like cloves, cinnamon. Artificial cherry, maybe. Like Coca-Cola, root beer, like a cherry Coke or something like that. Almost if you've ever opened a good bottle of amaretto, like a Di Serono or something like that, you get a little bit of that going on. It's big. It's room temperature for now. I mean, it is getting warmed up. I could taste it warming up in the glass. So that 50% alcohol is really shining through. But trying to taste through that, again, just like it smells, that brown spice, a little clove, those root beer kind of cherry Coke kind of flavors, emphasis on the cherry. Almost I want to say like an orange peel, maybe. Not like super citrusy, but like a hint of spicy orange, if you will. Boy, a little bit of that syrupy sweetness is coming through. Definitely tasted the toastiness and the woody oak nutty characters coming through. I want to see what this is like with a little splash of water, maybe a little bit more. I know I put a lot of water in it, but I needed to cool it down a bit. And this is typically how I drink Knob Creek in the summer anyway. I may take a tasting glass like this, a nice dram of it. I either put really ice cold water in it, or I'll take one ice cube, drop it in, and just kind of sip on it. You know, I'm not with drinking super hot spirits. Maybe around a bonfire or something like that, a nice ice cube. Warm weather keeps me drinking whiskey all year round. Yeah, that really makes the oak shine through. A little bit more I did dilute it just a hair too much, I think. Kind of even it out a bit. Yeah, that opens it up big time. Oak, char, nuttiness. Almost like a hint of dark chocolate. That syrupy taste is still there, like that maple. Not so cloyingly sweet anymore. Definitely brown spice, a little clove. Yep, that's tasty. Yeah, might as well. It's Knob Creek. I might as well rate it. Uh, I do love Knob Creek, so it kind of be unfair to. Actually, I'm gonna rate it anyway. Fuck that. Um, let's see. I'll give this one. I'll give it 90 points. Yeah, I'll give it a 90 point. It's not the absolute best out there, but it is very tasty. I do enjoy this. I actually like to take a splash of it and maybe put it in French toast batter, or a splash of it and put it in some, maybe a couple splashes, and put it in like some barbecue sauce if I'm grilling up some goodies on the grill, on my grill here. Yeah, tasty stuff, 90 points. I'm going to try to do more whiskeys because I'm getting yelled at on YouTube. I got you, is it Lion of God or God of Lion? I'll get your name right here in a minute. But yeah, I got you. I got some single malts coming as well. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.